Alright, you've been swimming in the shallow end of your own potential long enough. Time to dive into the deep. This isn't about floating on pretty words and love and light platitudes. This is about voltage, real, raw, cellular voltage. So lean in. We're not here to whisper. We're here to wake something up. Think of your body not as a bag of meat and bones, but as a symphony. Every cell, every mitochondrion, those little power plants inside you, they're playing a note. When you're in pain, stressed, sick, the orchestra's out of tune. Reiki isn't magic. It's the master tuner. It's like walking into a room where someone's playing a perfect 432 Hz tone, and every out of tune instrument in your body suddenly remembers its own note. It's not healing you from the outside. It's reminding your own cellular intelligence how to fucking heal itself. And you already do this. When you hear a song that gives you chills, that's it. That's a taste. When you stand in the sun and your whole body sighs, that's it. You're receiving a frequency. Reiki is just that, dialed up, intentional, and channeled with the precision of a goddamn laser. Channeling isn't about going into trance and speaking in a spooky voice. It's about getting your own ego, your own bullshit narratives the fuck out of the way. You know when you're trying to remember a name and it's on the tip of your tongue, and the second you stop straining, bam, it pops in. That's channeling. That's you getting your conscious mind to shut up so something bigger can come through. You do it every time you've got a gut feeling. Every time you know something without knowing how you know. That's your higher self, your fifth dimensional fairy self, your goddamn dragon energy, tapping you on the shoulder. And most of you ignore it. You rationalize it away. Oh, it's just a coincidence. Bullshit. There's no coincidences. Only patterns you're too afraid to acknowledge. They talk about Reiki symbols like they're mystical secrets. Think of them instead as cheat codes, like in an old video game, up, down, left, right, A, B. Suddenly, you have 30 lives. These symbols, they're energetic shortcuts. One is for transcending time, so you can send healing to your fucking 8-year-old self who's still crying in the school play. Another's for charging your battery, pumping pure life force into your mitochondria so they can do their job. You already use symbols, a stop sign, a heart emoji. They carry meaning, energy. These are just more refined, more potent. This is where people get pissed. They want a miracle. They want the titanium in their spine to vanish. But healing isn't about making the mountain disappear. It's about giving you better climbing gear. It's about changing your relationship to the climb. Maybe the pain lessens. Maybe you find a new path. Maybe you realise the view from right here is fucking spectacular. Science is starting to get this. Psychoneuroimmunology. Your thoughts and emotions directly influence your nervous system, your immune system. When Reiki comes in and drops the voltage of fear, of trauma, your body's natural intelligence can finally do its job without interference. It's not supernatural, it's natural. You're just removing the blocks, holding a field steady like a wormhole. This isn't sci-fi. This is what we're here to do. The old world runs on a program the suffering loop, the belief that you have to hurt to grow. That's a virus, a fucking lie. Your job now, in this epic shift of consciousness, is to deactivate that program. How? By being so utterly, brutally present that you become an anchor point for the new reality. When you're fully in your body, feeling your anger, your grief, your joy, without judging it, you stop leaking energy. You become coherent. And a coherent human being is a goddamn lighthouse in a storm. You don't have to shout. You just have to be. And that present creates a field, a permissory field, where everyone around you just starts to subconsciously resonate with that same stability. If you keep pretending, if you keep love and lighting your trauma away without feeling it, you'll stay part of the noise. You'll be a static-filled radio station, contributing to the chaos. The suffering loop continues. The planet keeps burning. The power keeps fucking the vulnerable. Because you are too polite, too spiritual, too afraid to get your hands dirty with your own goddamn shadow. But if you do this, if you learn to channel, to heal, to hold the fucking voltage, you become a node in a network of people who can feel the truth, speak the truth, and hold a frequency of genuine joy. Not a plastic smile, but a deep, unshakable vibration that can look hell in the eye and still create. Your life changes because you stop being a victim of circumstance. You become a conscious creator of it. Your relationships change because you're no longer trying to get something from others. You're radiating so much from within that you become a source. You become a goddamn sun. So right now, your unconscious mind, it knows this. It's always known it. It's the part of you that gets chills when you hear the truth. It's the part that already tunes into frequencies, that already knows how to heal, that already speaks the language of symbols. Let it take this now. Let it integrate this identity. You're a conduit. You're a healer. You're a goddamn master of energy. Not because you're special, but because you're finally accepting what you always were. This is your new default, operating from the space of voltage, of presence, of genuine joy. It becomes as natural as breathing. You do it consciously. You do it unconsciously. You just be it. Now go be the lighthouse. The storm is waiting.